What the is going to happen in this fight, dude? Woo-hoo-hoo. Max got to stay off the fence versus guy. Oh! 3-2! 3-2! Yeah, don't sit in there with him. Don't sit in there with him. No! Okay, boys. UFC 308. We just got done with some sparring here at the dojo, and now we're about to watch these battles. We got some good ones. Let's go. Huge middleweight fight. Number 13, Khamzat versus number 3, Robert Whittaker. Big fight here. Let's see if Khamzat's going to be able to sink or swim with these elite middleweights. Dude, Khamzat with full hair. Let's go. Number 13, Khamzat is only 13. Smart. Usually he comes out with all this energy, this crazy energy, but 5 rounds, you got to be really, really smart the whole day, the warm-up, everything when you're going 5 rounds. Whittaker looks in good-ass shape. Here we go, boys. Round 1. Good shot. Shot right off the wit. And he got him around the waist early. Robert's going to have to match his pace here. This is where Usman got taken down this early, too, and defended the neck the whole time. Single hook and a wrist ride on the far side. You're going to have to let go to start punching, and that gives Robert a chance to get up. Khamzat's doing a good job here, too, resting a little bit, not making just so sprinty and spazzy. No! No! No, he's tapping! What happened? It wasn't even under the neck. Wow. It looks like his jaw. It's his jaw. It's his jaw. I wonder how he broke his jaw. How did he break his face, though? Oh, God. And imagine if his jaw's broke right here and you're squeezing his face. Like, wow. Does Khamzat just do that to all the middleweights right now? Like, he'd probably do that to Strickland. The way Strickland stands so tall, too. Khamzat versus DDP. Who doesn't want to see that? God, I hope he doesn't take too long off and he just gets back in there. What the fuck is going to happen in this fight, dude? Oh, shit. It's going to be good, fellas. All right, boys. UFC 308 main event featherweight championship. I'm going Max Holloway by decision. Ilia's going to be trying to come over that jab hand with his right hand. For sure. Max doing a good job sliding out of range, but he is backing into the fence. God, Ilia's like pace and his stance is just so tailored for 5 rounds. Woo-hoo-hoo. Max gotta stay off the fence versus guy. Yes. There it is. Ilia throws so hard, he's off balance a lot. Especially when he ends with his left hook. Way off balance. Whoo. What do you think? You almost got to give it 1-0 Ilia, probably. Ilia got the takedown. At the end, got his back. They're going to give that round to Ilia, I bet.
Would you be telling Max if you were just doing it right now?
Man, I wouldn't be telling him much. I would just say don't commit and sit in the pocket with the guy. Keep doing what you're doing. That's it. You know Max is going to point to the center if we get to the 5th. Ooh. Max got to stay off the fence. That hurt him a little bit. Fuck, that woke him up. Nice. That was sweet. Feinted his right hand, then 1-2. Boop. I feel like if Max can put a little bit of a combo together and a knee or a kick behind it, that might be good. Ooh, nice. That body shot might have dug him a little bit. It did. Round 2, Max's. I'd say 1-1. What do you guys think? 1-1? We go round 3. Oh! 3-2! 3-2! You got to circle off. He's going to get his gut. Oh, fuck. Thank God he circled off there, fellas. Yeah, don't sit in there with him. Don't sit in there with him. No! 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 Oh, no. Damn. Holy shit. Wow. That was nasty. Yeah, no shit. I think Ilia might just be too fast, too sharp for your Diego. Aljo gets fucking slapped. All right, brothers, let's head to the studio and break these down. Okay, boys and girls, UFC 308 is in the books, and all I got to say is wowzers. 100% wowzers. But first, this video is brought to you by PrizePicks. We took a loss tonight. Khamzat took Robert Whittaker out early. I thought he was going to take him a little bit longer. Yes, and that kind of screwed it for us. But we're going to bounce back. That's PrizePicks. Easy. Go to the App Store, download PrizePicks, pick more or less on your favorite players, NFL, NBA, NHL, UFC. You can pick more or less on takedowns, more or less on fight time, more or less on punches. Really fun way. Use code Timbo when you sign up, and you place a $5 bet. You'll get $50 instantly. That's PrizePicks, code Timbo. Thank you very much. Let's start with the light heavyweight bout. Ankalaev and Rakic. Magomed, number one. He gets it done. And he looks good. He's a dangerous, dangerous southpaw. He's a combat sambo world champion. Very, very dangerous. He definitely could pose some threats for Alex Pereira. But after watching that fight, I mean, I would not be surprised at all if Alex Pereira knocked him out. What I'd like to see, and I'm sure what everyone else would like to see, why not let Pereira move up to heavyweight? Give him a couple goes. The pay-per-view buys will be bigger. The build-up will be bigger. It'll be absolutely crazy. Does Ankalaev deserve it? Yeah, I believe he does. And that's probably what's going to be next for Pereira. Let's move on. Next one, we had Chimaev, who was number 13 at middleweight. Never fought any really elite guys yet at middleweight. He fought Kamaru, Gilbert. I mean, they're welterweights. Gilbert used to be a 155er. Everyone had questions. This is like, how's he going to last 5 rounds? I thought for sure Bobby Knuckles was going to bring him into that 4th and 5th round, but he went out there and he does such a good job. He shoots below your knees. He shoots below your knees, and if you hang out below the knees, it's easy for guys to limp leg out. It's easy for them to defend, but he's so strong and he penetrates so hard, grabs a hold of them. As soon as they hit their butt, he's so good at crawling up the hips. Crawling up above the hips, around to the back, and I don't know what happened to Bobby Knuckles. Something happened to him. If he dislocated his jaw, because it didn't look like any punches happened to where he broke his jaw, but he definitely dislocated it, and as soon as Khamzat wrapped his arms up and had his hands locked around his neck, Robert Whittaker tapped, and that was absolutely crazy. What's next for Khamzat? I mean, if we're talking big fights, Khamzat versus DDP. Big fight. Khamzat versus Strickland, another big fight. He deserves one of those two. And I think those are probably the only 2 guys that are actually going to give him a good fight. I don't know if many guys, even in that middleweight division, can weather the storm that he brings, especially early on. I tweeted it, Bo Nickel might be able to give him some problems, but I'm thinking Bo Nickel in about a year and a half, 2 years, let his striking develop a little bit more. But when it comes to pure wrestling, Bo Nickel's a guy that could stop Khamzat's wrestling. But then they'd have to strike with each other, and Khamzat's striking is very good too. Incredible performance by Chimaev. I thought Robert Whittaker was going to get it done, and he didn't. But Chimaev, superstar. Everyone wants to watch him fight. He's this character. He's got a kid now. He grew out his hair. He's doing this nice guy role now, and it almost does make him a little bit more scary. He didn't come out with that crazy walkout, all that energy in the cage, like being all crazy, and it was smart. You can tell the guy's matured, and he's ready to get into these 5-round fights, so I'm pumped. Him versus DDP is going to be sweet. DDP's strong, explosive, I think, and DDP doesn't really have a neck. It's going to be hard for Khamzat to be able to catch and get under DDP's neck, but I do think Khamzat's going to be able to take him down over and over and over. And can DDP weather the storm? I hope we find out. I really do. Let's move on to the main event. Max Holloway, BMF champion and a Hall of Famer for sure, versus Ilia Topuria. Ilia's 16-0 now, and the guy's only 27 years old. He's a pretty young buck, and boy is he sharp. He didn't get frustrated at all because Max started teeing off. Max started getting his range early, started stomping his leg with that rear stomp that he does, teeping him, making him guess, cracking him with shots, and Ilia stayed composed. He wasn't just trying to knock him out the whole time, stayed composed, kept pressuring him, ended up getting him on the fence and landing one of his left hooks. And you see when he throws his left hooks, he throws his whole body into those left hooks. And with 4-ounce gloves, I don't think no 145 man could wear that shot. Max Holloway's got one of the best chins ever, and Ilia Topuria KO'd him. And that was absolutely wild. Good for Ilia Topuria. Sucks for Max, but dang. What's next for Ilia Topuria? They're saying Volk. Volk's still sitting at number 1. And I am a little bit more excited for it. Remember the first time they fought, it was not long after Islam head kicked Volk. And then Volk took the fight pretty shortly after that, and then Ilia KO'd him. But they're going to have to come with a good game plan. They're going to have to make it a dirty fight, make it a dirty boxing fight, get him on the fence, maybe take some shots. If you stand there and sit there and try to trade with Ilia Topuria, his boxing's so slick, his defense is so slick, his shoulders are so high, his chin's so tucked, and he swings those shots to kill you. It's going to take someone really special to beat Ilia Topuria. We got Diego Lopez sitting at number 3, who's really, really good jiu-jitsu. He's a really big guy. He's a durable guy. There's still a few fights. It sounds like Ilia Topuria is going to stay at featherweight, which he should. If he can get through Diego Lopez, if he can get through Volkanovski again, who knows what happens versus Movsar, versus Aljamain Sterling. But if he can get through these few of these guys, I mean, he's going to have to move up. He really is going to have to move up. UFC 308 is in the books. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks to all the fighters for putting it on the line, because there's a lot of families out there that are sad, that are on the losing end, a lot of families that are happy. Thanks for the fighters putting it on the line. Hit that like and subscribe button and comment what you think below. Yep, we got a new video series coming to the page. I'm going to break down in depth what happened in the co-main event and the main event that led to the win. So be on the lookout for that. Hit that like and subscribe button. We're almost to 200K. Love y'all. Bye-bye.